Happy Monday, everyone. I pray that each of you had a phenomenal Easter weekend. We all know the reason for the season, and it's because Jesus actually rose, and that he also gave his life so that we could have life and our children can have life. But today I want to get on here and I just want to have a very transparent moment with you. As you can see, I'm riding in the passenger seat down the road, and it's raining outside. And as the rain is hitting the ground, we know that it is, nourishing our crops, is nourishing the land, it is replenishing the water that is drawn up in the ocean. It is doing what it is supposed to do. But another thing, what it is it's an example of what happens when you decide to cleanse yourself. It's an example of what happens when you decide to remove the things that don't matter. In other words, the junk, so that you can make room for your blessings. I said that is because I know that there's somebody out there that has not forgiven someone. And that someone may be yourself. Or that someone may be someone that you truly love and care about, and you haven't forgiven them. And because you haven't forgiven yourself, because you have not forgiven the person that you truly love, it has stopped you from growing. It has stopped you from stretching. It has stopped you from removing the things, the junk that doesn't matter. And it has gotten in the way of your blessings. And what I want to tell you is that when you forgive someone, that doesn't mean that what they did didn't hurt. It doesn't mean that what they did, it was, that you wasn't affected by it. But what it means is that you are choosing to move forward. You are choosing to let go of the hurt so that you can make room for your happiness. You are choosing to let go of the things that don't matter so you can make room for the things that do matter. The same way the rain shows up, sometimes daily in some places, sometimes every couple weeks, sometimes every couple days. We know that the rain is doing what it's supposed to do. Now, does it always feel good to have to drive in the rain? Absolutely not. Does it always feel good to have to, walk in the rain? No, it don't. But we know that the rain is necessary in order for this world to keep going. We know that our crops cannot grow without rain. We know that we will run out of water if there wasn't enough rain. The same thing with y'all have to understand, you have to let go of the things that don't matter. And letting it go and forgiving, does it feel good? Absolutely not. No, it doesn't. But is it necessary? Absolutely it is. So what I want to tell you is that we always talking about goals and we always talking about money. But let me tell you something. Money can't go to heaven or hell with you. The only thing that's going there is your flesh. Your spirit is going to go to either to heaven or hell. And I'm going to tell you right now, I would hate for you to miss out on whatever time you have left on this world focusing on things that don't matter or holding on to something when God was trying to give you something bigger and better. Forgive. Let go of the anger. Let go of the frustration. Go through the process. Anything good worth having goes through a process that everybody doesn't like, nor does everybody appreciate. But it is necessary. It's necessary for a diamond to go through a period of pressure, and a lot of pressure, in order for that diamond to be created. It's the same thing. It's needed for you to let go. It is necessary for you to forgive. And it's not going to always look good. And I'm going to tell you from experience, it's not going to always feel good. But what else I'm going to tell you from experience is that it's necessary. Let go of the things that don't matter. Forgive the individuals. Choose to be happy. Choose to say that I'm going to celebrate each and every day that I have on this earth, because I know that somebody wasn't afforded. Listen, I get on here and I smile, and I get on here and I inspire and motivate. But all of that comes from experience. All of that comes from because I've been there. I still get there, but I don't stay there in a bad place. I don't stay in a negative place. I don't stay in an anger place, because I know that that doesn't do anything for me. But what does a lot for me is smiling. What does a lot for me is forgiving. What does a lot for me is removing the things that don't matter so that I can continue to give the world what does matter and give myself that. Remember, Jesus forgave. Remember, Jesus forgave. Remember the ultimate sacrifice that God did for us. He didn't give one of his sons. He gave his only son so that you and I, so that the people that we love could have life. Extend the grace and mercy now. Forgive now. Choose to live and not exist now. Today's the day. Right now is the time. Whatever time you're looking at this video, this is an indication that it is time for you to grow. It is time for you to let go of what doesn't matter. It is time for you to forgive. It is time for you to let go of the anger. Listen, I ain't just speaking to you, I'm speaking to myself. But I want to see each and every one of you win. And I want to see you win mentally. I want to see you win spiritually. Because I'm going to tell you, if you ain't healthy in those areas, money don't mean nothing. Money don't mean nothing if you ain't healthy in those areas. I love you. I love the people that I've never met. Because you know what? God loves me. And because he loves me, I love you. Come on. Let's go out here and be great. Let's break these chains. Let's stop and break these generational curses. And let's go do something that everybody ain't willing to do. But I know that you're willing to do it. And because I know that you're willing to do it, I know this world is going to be a much better place. I love you and have a phenomenal Monday. Until next time, Inspired by Shell.